Hi everyone, enjoy watching and thank you for being here. Episode 136.
Actually, this isn't a business that requires huge changes. Rather, with what the Devon family currently has, they can do it well, just that no one has thought of it yet. Change the way of thinking. But at the same time, isn't this something only Lombardi can do? Oh, just imagine. One day, the landlady of a wealthy estate in the south wants to change the atmosphere of the mansion ahead of the banquet that will be held in a few months. The old decoration looks a little gloomy. It is said that the precious jade stone of the east sparkles and looks very pretty when exposed to light. So it would be nice to have a decoration made of jade on a sunny windowsill. Thinking like that, the noble lady picks up a booklet with pellet home and interior written on it, and as she is flipping through the booklet with various pictures and explanations, he comes upon a large jade vase made by Eastern craftsmen being sold, doesn't she? But how to order this product from the faraway Eastern region and bring it back to the Southern Territory? Moreover, there's not even a branch of pellet home and interior around? At that time, a name flashes in the lady's mind. What is it? Lombardi Transportation that you can trust. We will deliver the items you want right to your doorstep. Ooh, what an innovative idea. A transportation business that delivers goods to customers' doorsteps. It's not just about transportation. The lifeblood of the transportation industry is speed and accuracy, because it has to be trusted and entrusted. That's right, speed and accuracy. And the Lombardi Transportation's employees will be dispatched to every Lombardi's branches throughout the entire empire. Then we just have to connect famous stores and add the delivery to the customer's front door process. That's it. And in order to improve delivery accuracy, there are things like this and that. As expected of an expert, he already has a number of ways that are much better than what I envisioned. All I need to do now is point out a few points for improvement. Oh, indeed. That's it. If we do it like this, I never thought I could have such good communication with someone who isn't an employee of Lombardi Transportation. You are really the most knowledgeable person about Lombardi's transportation industry. Devon's head. I believe that the Devon's Lombardi Transportation will achieve the purpose of this business that I have envisioned in my head. What is that purpose? That is, when someone knocks on your door and says, "Delivery is here," everyone's excitement will be directed toward the door. This innovative project needs a new name, because the simple word transportation cannot capture its full meaning. So, I came up with, what is it, Lady Florentia? Now, whatever I'm going to say, you will agree. Delivery. With the meaning of delivering to your own home, how about calling it delivery? I'm so very honored to be invited to a dinner party like this, Your Majesty the Empress. Ivan family's head has come to the capital. How could I simply send you away without even treating you well? I'm only holding a temporary position in place of my elderly father. Angenas' family head really gives off no presence. As expected, the person I have to pay attention to today, Empress Lavini, who holds the real power. Soon our first prince will go on a hunting trip to the north with his friends. He wants to visit the Ivan family during his trip. Ah, is that Sabanos? I heard there's no better place to hunt wolves than Ivan territory. That's correct. Because the northern wolves are agile and large, they are more attractive to hunt. The door of Ivan territory will always be open to His Highness the First Prince. Thank you for your kind permission. The temporary head of Ivan. The Ivan family is the strongest and most noble family that protects the northern part of our empire. Yes, Mother. Boring. I'm now sick of Mother's attitude, trying to do whatever she wants as if I was still a child. And the Ivan family is a family that has a very strong relationship with us Angenas. Am I correct? Temporary head of Ivan family? That's right. Our Ivan is collaborating with the head of Angenas to promote the Western Development Plan recently. And thanks to the contract made with Angenas, I also have the upper hand in the competition for the successor with my younger brother. I have to maintain this relationship in order to strengthen my position within the family. Actually, as we are here today, I have something I would like to ask of you. Please speak your mind, Your Majesty the Empress. We're trying to speed up Western development. It seems that the amount of wood that the Ivan family has been sending us so far won't be enough. Of course, the lumber provided by the head of the Ivan family has been of great help. However, to build as many roads and luxuries as I intended, turns out we need a lot more wood than I initially thought. A plan is always like that. Oh, I think we will need about 4 times as much wood as before. The Ivan family obviously can help with this, right? Other types of wood cannot withstand the humidity and temperature fluctuations of the West. Even if you ask other families, their answer will be the same. The harsh geology and climate of the West had already been pointed out several times before the development. Nevertheless, the Empress still puts her efforts in developing the West because the second prince is gradually growing into his own existence. She tried to hire mercenaries to kill him several times before, but all failed. The second prince returned to the capital alive is blocking the first prince's future path from the beginning. For the Empress, the Western Development Plan is a way to overcome this situation, so she will try to succeed no matter what. Then, that supply of trivia wood, it's hard to be sure, but maybe twice the current amount. It's hard to be sure, but maybe twice the current amount. Episode 137. I think maybe twice the current amount. Twice. It's not even close. Then I'll leave it to you. I trust that the Ivan family will do your best. I treated him well because he's currently in charge, but they can't even give us enough trees. Don't worry too much, Empress, because it's not just Ivan's family that has forests. Oh, are there any other families that provide as many trees as Ivan's family? Of course, there is no land as large as the Ivan family. But if we try knocking on the doors of other surrounding territories, maybe there is hope so complacent no matter what method you use. You must try to increase the number of trees, do you understand? So I'll first try approaching the surrounding clans to see if they have triba trees. Wait, that's still not enough, huh? After contacting the trade unions, please go directly to the north to transport the wood as Empress teas like the elderly are getting weaker. My fate and that of Angenas depends on this Western Development Plan. A few days later, now among the Lombardi vassal families, they have begun to discuss a lot about this cargo transportation project. Lady Florentia, I know. People are talking, so... Thebe. Florentia, I heard... Sis, are you really okay? You don't say anything to us. Wits so much so that Lelaine, Creanie, and the twins came running as soon as they heard the news and asked me if it was true. This is the first time there is a case where the homeowner's descendants started exercising their power and caused such an uproar. Probably because I'm still so young, there are other reasons as well. Now people are talking more and more about me and this project after success. We will receive more things, Yomai. I don't care much. It's fortunate that you think so. So move on to the next problem. The Angenas family has sent it. They said they would like to purchase the trees we have because they want to quickly develop Western tourist destinations. So the amount that Ivan's family provided cannot satisfy them. They have investigated and found that they still have a lot of triba trees other than what we send to the Kasayu area. Looks like they're very urgent, it must be it, because they are in a situation where they still have a lot of money in reserve, but there are no materials. So it is impossible to quickly start construction, that must be it, because they are in a situation where they still have a lot of money in reserve. But there are no materials, so it is impossible to quickly start construction. Perhaps they will intend to pay that very high price. That's probably it. But we won't sell triba plants. What? But it's not like Ivan's family is constantly providing wood, and the Monek trade group has a lot of triba trees. At this rate, everything will go according to Angenas' plan. Even if they sell all the trees that the Monek Merchant Company has to Angenas, it's still not enough. Eventually, they will continuously approach us. The Empress is in a hurry right now, and that was Empress Lavini's decisive mistake. The Western Development Project in its previous life was only in its initial stages because there wasn't any rush even after that. She was able to complete the tourist attraction safely. But if she acts hastily like this time, don't worry. Clarivan Angenas will later become the most miserable territory in the Empire for a long time. Huh? The atmosphere at the mansion is strangely chaotic. Sister Fiorentia, what's the matter? Creanie, where have you been since so early in the morning? No, that doesn't matter now. The second prince is coming to the mansion now. Ah, there he is. I'm coming. Please be careful. Aura is being charged. Is this okay? What? My aura broke. Hey, did anyone see what just happened? What is it all about in the end? I have learned a lot, Your Highness. Aura purity is still very low because we're using fake swords. Physical training is also very important, but if the aura is weak, the destructive power will be limited. Please train your mana more diligently. Thank you, Prince. Very frugal advice. He also didn't show any joy because he won. Come on, that's already the 30th person. Let's call it a day. I can still fight more, Divan. I can't bother you anymore, moreover. Lady Florentia came and stood over there just now. Hello, Tia. Episode 138. Hello, Perez. What brings you here? I came to be a train Gilio and Marin, but those two went out to train today, so are you testing the sword skills of the others? Without you here, there's nothing to do. You've worked hard. Hey, this is my cousin. You two met at the party, right? Hello? Yeah, hi, Creanie. The second prince called my name. Shall we go to my room to talk now? Before that, let's greet the knights. Next time I will come again. You've had a long day today. Why does he have that satisfied expression? But hey, Tia, what's wrong? I want just the two of us to talk. Will Creanie also come along? What? What did he say? It's that girl again. I heard that Gallahan's daughter used the power of her direct line and is planning work for Devon's house. She wants to attract attention. My eldest son, Belisac, doesn't know yet. Yet a girl with the blood of a lowly wanderer dares to use that power. From the second prince to Creanie, they're all hanging out together. Sir Wiesel, Patriarch's office has been arranged. Please come in first. Today is the third day of the week in the long tradition of Lombardy. This is the day the four homeowner brothers gathered together just a few months ago. That place was mine. I have to reclaim that office from the beginning. It was mine, so no one can snatch it out of my hand? Gallahan didn't come today either. Gallahan went down to Chisayu to check on his territory. It's different from staying in the same mansion without coming to the meeting. If you have your own territory, go there and live, stop wasting Lombardi's money. Isn't that right? Lombardi's money is not yours to manage, Father. I also accepted you. Ugh. A person who stayed in Angenas for a year straight without any reason. So I'm sure you guys have heard the story that Florentia is developing a project with the Devon clan. What do you want to say, Wiesel? My opinion is not important. You are always generous with that that kid. So maybe this time I'll let it go too. Have I been generous? It's possible you're right. This time I intend to trust her and watch carefully. Trust. What exactly is the matter with her? My father trusts her so much. He has never been like that with me. What can she do to the Devon family, the poorest of all the vassal families? Or should I get in her way? So, leave Florentia alone, Wiesel's sister Shannet. Are you going to just leave Gallahan's daughter alone? What else do you plan to do? You also heard Father's orders, but this is tantamount to defaming the family. People will laugh at us. They'll say that Lombardi would trust a little girl to build it. What? Ha ha ha, sister. Ha ha, Wiesel. What you said is so interesting. I can't believe your word about Lombardi would trust a little girl to build it, and that it would affect Lombardi's honor. It's coming from you, of all people. Are you saying I rely on my family? Thanks to you, it's been a long time since I've been able to laugh. You and Wiesel. Participating in family affairs is Florentia's authority. We can't do anything. Don't you think she's a sore in our eyes? It's not like we don't know what it's like to use the powers of a direct line, and she's still just a little girl. It seems like you're afraid she'll compete with us for the role of the head of the family? No way. I'm just talking about image. It's obvious that she's just an illegitimate child, relying on our name. Wiesel, I'm saying this for your sake. Stop trying to hinder her and focus on building results for yourself. That's the only way for you to advance. Episode 139. No matter how I think about it, it's absurd. How could I be afraid of that brat? Oh, honey, you're back. Why aren't you coming in? Did something happen? I mean, yes, it seems like something is bothering you. Let's sit down and talk a bit. Honestly, Father is being strange now that he's old. His ability to judge is no longer as good as before. He should have called that girl over and scolded her not to act so rashly. But instead, that's right, according to rumors, it seems to be some kind of cargo transportation project. Transport? Yes, Devon's family's only job is transporting goods that family must have tried to please Florentia. More importantly, the Empress sent a letter. Would you like to read it? The Empress? Oh, this. I guess she's trying to push the Western development plan as expected from the Empress. She has great determination. The imperial family is in disarray right now because of the second prince who doesn't know his place. Perhaps the Empress wants to do it quickly. Yes, it must be resolved neatly before words get out. He can't think any further. I know he's stupid, but I can't believe it. That's exactly what I think, honey. I have this great idea. To proceed with a quick construction. Perhaps Angena's workers alone aren't enough, so can you work with them? Me? To be precise, you'll bring Lombardi's construction to Angenas and develop it. If it's construction, I'll have to use my lineage authority. Lineage authority is something that can override all the rights of other involved parties. But if you fail, you will have to bear a very heavy responsibility. What can it hurt? Even a kid like Florentia can use that power, that's true, but this is your chance. Think about it. If you can create great results, such as developing Angenas, then Lombardi's people will look at you differently. Honey, can you send a letter to the Empress? Creanie, he said he wanted to meet Perez, but he ran away. I wonder what he's thinking. I'll leave now, Tia. Oh, keep talking. Actually, I was going to give you this today. What? Did you carve it yourself? Yes. This expensive diamond? Why a chick? While I was carving this, a few chicks just happened to pass by. They looked adorable. So, chicks, his skills are great. Thank you, Perez. But is this something you carved with aura? Yes, diamonds were definitely difficult. I had to use my aura. I wonder how Grandpa Croyley would react. That's not what auras are meant for. It might be better to be clear at this point than Perez, huh? Which, follow me. Do you want to take a look inside? This. Do you see it? These are all the gifts and letters you sent. Are you at a loss for words? Yes, I guess you're right. Over there are the wooden dolls and jewelry you carved and sent. This big box is all letters you wrote, and you made that huge teddy bear too. See? This room is already full, so please don't give me any more stuff. Thank you, Tia. For what? For holding on to everything I gave you? No, I'm the one who should thank you. They are all from you. Rather than throwing away the things he gave me, I saved them. Is this something to be happy about? No, I need to thank you. Giving you presents brings me joy. Why? Because that means I can give you something from now on. So I hope you will continue to receive gifts from me in the future. I can't say no to that face. Understand then, please explain. You went here and there to buy those gifts. I also want to hear your story. Episode 140, is there a place you haven't been to yet? Well, I always travel when I have a vacation. Is that why you didn't return to the palace? It's my promise with the Empress. I took her money with the condition that I wouldn't return until I graduated from the academy. Oh, I see. I was wondering where he got the money for the business. As I traveled, I saw many things and also learned a lot since I was only at the palace. In the past, there were so many things that I didn't know, come to think of it. Perez's world before I showed up only revolved around the separate palace and the forests. It was better when he moved to Polak Palace, but even then, he could only do things around the palace and Lombardi estate. So he has probably always wanted to go here and there. Great. You're all grown up now. You even know how to get money from the Empress. I went to Lombardi's place a few times, but I couldn't see you because it may be dangerous. Dangerous? Sometimes I get attacked. The Empress is planning to kill you. You've always been like that. Show some fear, Perez. Fear of injury, fear of death. Learn how to be afraid and get angry for your own sake. Huh? 1. Why are you laughing? Because I like it. You're worried about me, Perez. This is really serious. I know, don't worry, Tia. I will survive because when we met in the forest, you told me that I must live. Does he still remember Tanat? As expected, I have to quickly push the Queen and Astana out as quickly as possible, Perez, huh? I'll be a little busy later. I heard that you've been assigned the Lombardi family's project. So Perez also heard the rumors, that's right. And you're also very busy these days. Me? That's right. The matter of the Monac trade is a secret. Oh, You have a grand meeting to attend that includes the emperor and the nobles. Don't you have to prepare for the meeting? That's right. Oh, please contact me first before coming. You have to spend your precious time. It'd be a waste if we couldn't see each other. All right, I understand. Call about 1 week in advance. Okay, thou what? 1 week? If it's too urgent, then 10 days? Is that okay? Egu, this innocent guy, just 1 or 2 days is enough. Just contact me in advance. I'm relieved. Goodbye, Tia. Let's go. Times when I'm riding a horse on a deserted road are best for attackers to make their move. Your Highness Nosy, Rig Knight. How's everything? As you expected, Angenas was always approaching. They want to buy triba plants in large quantities indeed. Perez. Not only did I graduate from the academy and return, but I was also able to participate in the conference. Of course, the Empress had to act. But could she use another trick? The Empress is the one who gave birth to Crown Prince Astana, so is also a person who is arrogant and obsessed with her family. Developing Angenas is the best way she can think of. Maybe I would do the same. So, what do? We must sell. Huh? Is it okay? I've dedicated my life to someone else's business and worked hard to enrich others. I barely became independent after turning 40, but I lost everything due to the poor plans of upper management. Then, he reached out to me when I had nothing, no matter what it is. If it's Sister Perez's order, I will follow it without question. But if you sell the triba tree, it will be used to develop Angenas land, and the power of Angenas will also increase. Yes, Nosy is right, Perez. If we do it wrong, we can make Angenas more profitable. There is nothing that confirms that the West will forever be the land of Angenas. Nosy, how much triba plants can we buy? If we work hard, then around fall we can buy more than we have collected so far. We will sell about 1/10 of what we have to Angela's. This side is not urgent, so what about money? We will start at 5 times the price they offer through negotiation. We can reduce the maximum by 3 times. Nosy, from 5 times to 3 times, I have never seen this type of pricing. But it's his order. I have to follow. Yes, sir, Perez. Remember this well. The reason we buy triba plants is to make the most money from Angenas, make them use up all their money the fastest, and they will have to find another investor. That is the ultimate goal of triba trading.